Against Supporters Union is back again. We're live, bringing to you the Champions League final between Chelsea and Manchester City. The stage is set. The players are in the tunnel. Now let's get ready to rumble. And on Wednesday, it was a fine day for ASU. For us United fans, it would have been a very difficult evening to endure. But fair play to Villarreal. They played a perfect final and they deservingly won the game. Tonight, two of British finest clubs will be contesting for the most lucrative club football trophy. That's the Champions League. And with me to discuss, watch along the game, and bring some excitement and discussions to you would be our Chelsea brother, Clifford. Where's Clifford? Show your face, mate.
I'm right here. I am right here, representing.
Are you
You
ready,
know,
bro? Are you ready?
I am so ready. Trust me. As I told you, I was supposed to be somewhere today, but I am here. I am here. I'm
Okay.
telling you, I'm looking forward to this. I'm so looking forward to this. I just
How
wanted to
many times
strap
have you been to the toilet?
every me. No, I don't do those. I don't do
Do
those.
you have any nerves at all?
Look,
Any nerves?
for some weird reason, I had nerves playing Aston Villa than today. I have no nerve whatsoever because I don't know that's me. Every game that I go into, watching Chelsea and especially looking at the lineup today, my brother, listen, if Timo Werner and Havertz turn up and Kante sits in the middle, we're gonna shock the world. I don't understand why everybody is saying City's gonna take it 2-1 or 2-0, whatever. Let's play the first half and see what happens. But I do know, as I always say, and I'll keep saying this, City is a good side. They play some wonderful football, but they cannot play Chelsea's standard for 90 minutes. That's all I say.
Okay. Well, you made
I,
your
I,
point,
I'm, I,
and it's accepted, and you will stick by that. I just want to say, definitely Guardiola would have had some sleepless night playing Chelsea today. You could tell by his starting lineup. You could tell by his own analysis of the game in his pre-game interview as well. So he's not overlooking Chelsea in any way, and I think a lot of people don't give Chelsea any chance today. But I feel this is going to be a very closely contested final. And it's not going to be a big margin difference. It's going to be a very tense, cagey game which could go anywhere. And it will be exciting to see. We knew Chelsea were going to have a back five. So they're very well drilled as well. Tuchel's really got these players working together defensively. So it's about whether or not Foden and Kevin De Bruyne would be able to break through those lines, or Kante is really going to take over that midfield and stop Man City from playing their own game. So it's one that we would really be excited to watch. But I can honestly say that as an ASU, not supporting either teams, I can't even call it. And this is how difficult it is. So let's sit back and
well,
see how the game goes.
it will be a close contested game. However, we're going to take it
I think, as
very
Enoch
last
said,
minute.
I think as Enoch said, it's going to be a close game. We cannot call it. For me personally, I just, for the sake of bragging rights, I just want Chelsea. I wanted Chelsea to win. At the same time, because of Clifford, I don't want Chelsea to win. So it is. I'm in a sticky situation. Whatever happens, someone's going to cry tonight. Whatever happens, someone's going
Well,
to
And that won't be me.
celebrate,
That
and
ain't gonna be me.
we just can't call it. As Enoch said, we
well,
cannot
guys,
call it.
you've got to look at it this way. If you're a United fan, it's a bad night for you, whichever result.
Whichever way we look
Okay.
at it, we've got our two
So
worst
in
enemy
that case,
playing.
one, the best thing would be for this game to be called off because Chelsea winning is no good news.
We are on the
Man
way. The
City
match has
winning,
started. The match has started. We are on the way.
yeah. But I was saying, Man City winning is no good for United fans as well because not only have
Definitely.
City won the league, they've won the League Cup, and to add this on top, imagine their open top bus parade all the way through the city of Manchester. That would be a difficult thing for United fans to take. But I think if you're a football fan, then you just enjoy the game. And may the best team win is really what I'm saying. So Aka, you're going for City to win, Chelsea to win anyway, because you're a Chelsea fan.
Did you just say City to win? You want to take that back? You
Because of
want to
Atta,
take that
because
back?
of Atta, and the deal I've made with him, I because of the deal I've made with him, I want my TZ. I want my TZ. So I want Chelsea. I want Chelsea to lose. I want my TZ. No question
Okay,
about that.
okay, that's fine. So Kennedy,
Yes,
you're going
we.
for City to win,
I'm going for
and you're
City to
just
win.
going for Chelsea to win.
I'm going for City to win
Okay,
2-1. City to win. I'm 2-1. It's gonna be a draw by halftime.
okay, all right. We'll see. Let's see how it goes. The game started really well. Everyone is sort of cagey. Um, I do think this nearly be won from the midfield. Really, whoever is able to control the midfield will be winning. I don't know how fit Gundogan is today, because if
I
City
heard
has
he had
forced the
an
play,
injury, didn't he?
he had a little knock. So if they forced him to play, he may not be running full tank. And would you have an underpowered Gundogan on a game like this? Because I think City has a bench where they could bring anybody on. So I know Gundogan's had an amazing season, but I'll be careful to play him if he's not fully fit. Chelsea has a throw in City's half.
All I pray
I tell you, what's
is
wrong with
that
as Curtis, what's wrong with your captain's hand? He always has stuff on his hand. What's his problem?
oh yeah, he no, he had a little surgery. He had a little surgery. That's what's going on.
Okay,
Um,
okay.
but he's fine. He's fine, and it's kind of a weapon as well for him for some reason.
Yeah, it's a
So
bit like the
uh,
Czech situation, isn't it? Peter Czech always
yes,
kept
yes,
it on.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. Ah man. Uh, I mean, all I'm praying for is for uh, Havertz and Mount to turn up, and if they
Ooh,
do, we
Chelsea.
all good.
Ooh. Now, that was a good move. How far gone is yours? I just want to know whether we're on the same page.
I'm changing the channel. One second. I'm changing my channel. Give me a minute.
Okay. This is free on YouTube, though.
Um,
You know that. This is streaming free on YouTube.
yeah, but it will be behind. I'll change it. One
YouTube
second. Give
isn't
me a minute.
behind. YouTube isn't behind.
Is it?
I
Are
mean,
you
it's
sure?
behind, but it's not as bad. You won't find even on the BT. You will be better off on the YouTube. I checked that from last Wednesday.
Okay. Give me a sec.
I mean, while on the
How's it
Champions
going?
League,
Because
that
I'm changing.
Europa final though, with Man United, I don't know how these players can look back and call themselves big players. The Brunos, the Pogbas, what was that all about? Them taking up the medal
Why are
like
you
they've been
trying to
winning
come and? Why
everything.
are you wasting the mood? Why are you bringing Man United in here?
That was a
No, 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 no.
non-issue.
Wait,
That was a non-issue. Please, if you watch matches going back 10 years in a row, they always do that. I don't know why they're making a big issue on this. This is the non-issue.
okay, Kennedy, wait. It's a non-issue when you've done enough to win a game. When you have been winning it and you lost one final and you're taking your medals out. These guys were moving like they win trophies every week. And that's why I don't get. Look at Cavani. The guy's won everywhere he's gone. Yet when he had the medal, and he was the one that scored, he still kept his medal on. So all these man them taking off their medals like they win every week, I don't get it. And there's no way I will be supporting that even though I'm a United fan. That's disrespectful. The minute it went on their neck, they took it off. This is a medal so many other players are fighting to win. You know, you lost the final, so be it. You lost it to a team that was better than you in a day. So for them to just take you off like they win it every week, I don't buy it. How many in that squad has even won a trophy? You know, yes, Pogba won the World Cup with France, but how many in that squad has won any trophy of significance in their entire footballing career?
For
And
me,
that is where my point is.
I just thought that it was just trolls as usual because it was Rashford's it was Rashford the poster boy that they used his face, and for me that was a no because when you check records going back 10 years, every team that always comes second they take it off straight away. That has been the case for the past 10 years, so you cannot hold
Is
it
it
against
the
United.
entire team or individual players? I don't
Actually,
think the entire
no,
team that
no,
took
there
it
was
off.
then it was majority of them. It was about 80% of them took them off. And for me,
Which one?
I
Which
can't
eight
mention the
percent?
name. No, I'm talking about the UEFA final. But I'm talking about when you go back 10 years with UEFA and UEFA and Europe, the second team never keeps it on. They never do. Even United, they never keep it on. You go back for 10 years, they never keep it on.
So your point is people are just being hard on these boys. It's something that is done every year.
Because yes, because it's Rashford. Because it was Rashford.
Why would people not like Rashford though? It doesn't. It's not like Rashford has a lot of haters.
The guy does. He's been getting a lot of abuse and a lot of stick on social media. He gets a
No,
lot of
but this
stick.
so no, but Kennedy, this social media. Ooh, Sterling. Wow. I thought, did you see that?
The Sterling ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that is the only thing that they'll be doing today. And then that's why we have James there. So
But
it's going to be
Rich James
okay.
was very sensible though. He didn't
Yeah,
clatter into him at all. He was quite composed as
at
well.
all. It's good.
They're taking the
It's
corner.
good. Yeah.
I like this referee though. I think he's the
Oh,
most
yeah.
brutal
He's
referee at
so
the moment.
he's so stern and he gets hold of the game. So
Yeah.
I know that look at what Gondwan is doing over there. And Foden.
Sometimes
James is going to be
when
wary
he's
about
about to
this.
give you a card, he will even give you a lecture as well. He will give you a lecture and give you the card as well. He's the new Colina, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now I think I tell you ahead of me then.
I'm
How
eight
many
foot.
minutes?
What right now? Eight forty
Eight?
seven.
Oh yeah, we're right about the same time.
Okay.
Okay, I think I'm behind because I'm 8:43 now.
Come on,
Ooh! Go! Oh, winner game! What is wrong with
winner.
him?
He hit.
How can he miss
You
that?
know what? This guy.
And look at
Now they
Sterling.
break.
They're breaking
Now they
counter
break.
now. City, go! Ooh, what a defense by Rudiger. That's a really good defense by Rudiger. And the ball stood there. Ooh, Morris. Rich James is giving no space today, no space anywhere. I like the way James been playing so far. He's been quite composed. But that winner chance, though, come on. You need to put such a ball to bed. He hit the ball to his other foot. I said, I can't hear you, you
This
know.
guy, we cannot afford to miss these chances.
Yɛse akoe wasa. Yɛka no twi paa akoa no asa. Yɛde sasa atoa so.
You can't
I like
say
the way
that,
they're
man.
playing. I like the way
You
they're
can't be
playing.
playing at this
Now,
level and
we expect City to have most of the ball, but we will then break them down. This is what they do all the time. What
is
is going
Tommy
to pull him
Abraham
back?
on your bench? Is Tommy Abraham on the bench?
Yeah, that's a yellow card though. He did it deliberately.
Yeah.
It's deliberate.
He won't be
That's a
giving
yellow
cards
card.
like that. This
No,
referee,
but
if you
it's
know
still a
him well,
deliberate action.
I know. But it's a final. He will exert himself on the game. He won't be giving cards like that. Ooh!
Come on, Mavana, take it. Don't let it go to throw.
Oh, Kante! No. I think this game is there for Chelsea, you know. They're still being a bit
We
pragmatic,
will
and I'm
win the
thinking,
game.
no, but what I'm saying is at the moment, if Chelsea were to attack them, they score. Their defensive line is incoherent at the moment, but you're still being a bit more cautious and staying back. Because have you seen the last three balls that has gone to their back line? They haven't been able to deal with you.
Yeah, oh, that's an offside though.
Yeah, that's an offside.
Yeah, he went too early.
I mean, you
This
saw
is
how
what
the
I keep
player
saying.
went on the ground.
Yeah, but Chilwell seems to go quite early, so these defenders needs to look up pretty quickly.
Even with the guy going, Stones going on ground, you would expect Werner to be a bit quicker in grabbing the ball. He was
Yeah,
still a bit
exactly,
too
exactly.
sluggish in getting the ball because
He
the
knows
defensive
he's
line
in
of
the
Chelsea, defensive line of Chelsea will do their job. It's as to whether your attackers will as well. Because if they
exactly.
don't,
I
then
mean,
it's catch 20.
then there's no point. This is what I'm saying. If Timo Werner and Havertz turn up with Kante in the middle, in the middle, we're fine. If they turn up, we will have a good game. We will have a good game. Because right
Look at that.
now,
Look at
you
that.
can see City
They have
very
the
disheveled.
space. Chelsea should be going for this game all out. Look at that. Come on, Chelsea. Ah, look at that.
1-0! Timo Werner! God!
What did I tell you? You know, you can't be having these chances and not scoring. When is there?
Again! Let's
Score this
go!
at least.
Side net. Come on, Chelsea! Come on, Chelsea! Come on, Chelsea! Timo Werner, huh? He couldn't sort his feet out so quickly.
Calm down. It's only Werner.
I like that. It's only Werner. Nothing better is expected anyway.
Yeah, I won't be losing any sleep over Werner. The guy's shown you guys who he really is. You need to believe him. Oh, this is not good.
Oh no!
3 on 3. No. Oh, Kante was there to save you guys.
I mean, when Kante is behind there, I'm not scared. I'm not scared when Kante is there at all. We could have been 1-0 up now, isn't it?
Yeah, that's true. Could
If they
have,
don't
would
take
have.
chances.
Yeah, would have, coulda, shoulda. Listen, you didn't score. Madam, for
Okay.
relax.
Just like
It's
just
it's
like
only
what happened
50
to y'all,
minutes.
isn't
It's
it?
only 50 minutes, Madam, for relax. Take it cool. Keep it cool. Keep calm. Keep
Just
calm.
like what happened to Manchester United. We should have, we could have, we would have. And then what happened? Ha ha ha.
That
You took your
don't
shirts
talk
off.
about that Poundland Cup. It's a Poundland Champions League. Who wants that?
If you had won it, it wouldn't have been a pound line. It would have been a Max Spencer's Cup, wouldn't it?
You know, there may be a cup, but there's always M&S cup.
Good. I like that. James has turned up today. James
Well, he
has
needs
turned
to
up
stay.
today.
He needs to stay up for 90 minutes. But look at that. You see, Chelsea's defensive
Come
midfield is
on.
doing everything right.
So we just need our strikers.
So far I'm impressed with the
Kante,
Chelsea defense. They've been able to
Come on.
to to do everything
There
that has
you
been thrown
go.
at them.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, listen, there's one thing that I know for sure. I am not whatsoever worried about the back three. Not one bit. My only problem is Timo Werner. Now, if this was Abraham, there will be two balls in the net.
yeah,
But
that's true.
I understand why Timo is in there because of his runs. I understand it.
Well, with the tactics Tuchel really plays, it will not favor Timo. It will not favor Tommy
Yeah, true
Abraham.
that.
So
Because
yeah,
Tony
he will
Abraham
have
is
to
not really
change.
a hard.
Yeah, it will have
Yeah,
to
he's not a
change
hard worker,
tactically.
so
It will have to change
to
tactically
adapt,
to play
yeah.
him. I mean, at the moment, Chelsea is having the final they want, except they haven't capitalized on the one or two chances they've had.
Two chances.
Which
Yes. Yes.
in these games, they're so important. You need to take your chances. You can't afford to, because this Man City team, all they need is a half chance, and they will hit the net.
And they will score.
So yeah. So when you do get them, as you have, you need to put them to bed. And I'm sorry, both have gone to Werner, who doesn't score. So I have a feeling he will score today, though, with all the
Yeah.
misery he's had this
I
season.
have a very funny feeling that Havertz and Mount and then Timo Werner might win the game for us.
Oh, are you thinking Chelsea scoring three goals today?
No, 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 no. I'm saying Havertz and Mount may be the assist for Werner to win it for us.
Okay, okay. For Werner to score. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
You see, City now pushing their back line almost to the center line.
Yeah,
So
they can push as far they want. That's their business. They can do what they
well,
want.
that's true, but they're working out that your front line are not clinical enough. So yes, they will be worried about them, but they're
Ma,
not
ma,
overly worried.
I'm online.
There's too many toothless lions in Chelsea team. They can back all they can, but they never really do anything. Wow. Plus, you think Aguero in on the bench. If he comes on, he probably scores as well at some point.
Aguero. Huh.
Yeah.
I mean, he probably can play. They will let him play probably the last 20 or last 15.
It depends
And
on how the game is going as well.
yeah, well, where's Fernandinho anyway?
Who is City's captain today?
Uh
De Bruyne. De Bruyne.
was it not Sterling at some point? Oh, why would you lose the ball there?
Ooh,
Come on, bro.
no!
No, it's De Bruyne. Good block.
It
It
was
was a
offside
foul
anyway.
anyway.
It's offside.
It was offside. Sorry.
But it was Sterling. It took too long to release that ball.
Yeah, it took too long to release the ball. But then, I mean, again, I do have my confidence in the last in our back three is enormous, and I am not worried there at all. It has to be some mistake or some clinical finishing from De Bruyne to put the ball in our nets today.
I mean, much respect to Mendy as well. He's done himself
Do
proud,
you
the
see what I'm
African
saying?
football proud. Your
Exactly.
goalie, he's been very
So our
consistent.
defense, that's a foul. Good, let's go.
He played advantage. He couldn't have stopped that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Look at that. Look, you have all the space.
Turn
Exactly.
around and go.
Hit it.
Chilwell.
You can tell Chelsea is really prepared for today.
They
The
have
players know
really prepared. Did you
exactly
see the
where
ball
to
that the
be.
guy played in?
They know
They've opened up
exactly
for
where
you.
to be at each time. Look at that. Ooh, that would have been a sitter.
Oh, lucky him.
Chelsea's doing everything right, but to score, honestly,
Oh, we will score. Trust me. We will put the ball. Come with him, Chilwell. Go with him. The only player that I have issues with today was Jorginho. But at least to see if he's turned up. He's not doing all that my Obi Mikel kind of play. Every ball goes back. Every ball goes back. I can hear you if you can hear me. Yeah, he didn't do anything to you. Can you hear me, Enoch? I can't hear you. I cannot hear you. Okay.
This game is very too close to call. I don't know who. I don't know who's gonna go for.
It's not too close to call for
It's it's anybody's game.
me.
It's
But
anybody's
it's a
game.
Chelsea win.
Eh, as I said, I don't. It will be bittersweet whichever way. Whichever whoever wins it for me is gonna be bittersweet. Hello, Heavenly. How are you?
yeah, guys. Sorry, I had to take a came through.
This is a good foul. This is a good foul.
it's it's in a decent position as well.
That's what I'm saying. It's a very decent place to be.
And before the game, Gary Lineker was saying You wouldn't even think there are City fans in the grounds. It's only Chelsea fans you hear.
Chelsea fans making the noise, isn't it?
City has no fans. These are probably all tourists. You know? Ooh! Look at when I'm trying to find the ball.
Don't go. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, reset. That's fine. Go for it, Havertz. Come on.
Trust Kante. He knows what he's doing, mate.
I know. I know. That's one
He's
player
one
that I can
player.
all put my trust.
Exactly. If Kante is in your team, whatever Kante does, I won't panic.
He practically won the league for Leicester, didn't he?
Leicester, yeah, for Leicester, he can do five
If you
things at
watch him
one go.
exactly, if you watch him closely, tactically, he's just roaming up and down, up and down, up and down, just like that. He's just so good tactically.
Do you know what? Kante is the modern version and the better version of Jinsun Park when
James
he
is
played
not
for Man
giving
United.
James is not giving Sterling any chance whatsoever.
The two English players, he knows his game
Yeah.
far more than anybody. You know, Sterling would literally be so frustrated. You see, he's complaining to the
Exactly.
referee already.
To the
He will
referee.
be frustrated because Reese will not give him any space. He will have to go through. No. Wow. Again, Rudiger's interception was timely as well.
Very timely.
What what an interception. Wow. Did you see how Foden
Piece of
wanted to
defending.
score the ball? With the
What
outside
a
of his
piece
foot,
of good piece of
Foden.
defending right here.
But yeah, I was saying Kante is the modern version and the better version of Jinsun Park when he played for Man
Oh
United.
yeah, yeah. And
But
he plays kind
Kante
of
can play the ball. Kante can play the ball
go
a
ahead.
lot better as well. So yeah, it is an improvement of Park. They never get
That's
tired.
right.
You know, back in the days, Park, 89th minute, he's still running like the game is about to start. And that's what
To
Kante
start.
gives to Chelsea.
Exactly.
Any team that has a player in the caliber of Kante, you know you would always have a backup as a defensive line. Because you know, it's not like
Right.
one of these midfielders that's trying to win the limelight. You know, technically the number 6 midfield role, you should be
That was not an
serving the
offside, was it?
defense and the attack. And this is something a lot of modern players don't do. Every modern player, even a goalkeeper, wants the limelight.
True. Look at what Allison did for Liverpool. It's just what
Yeah.
everybody wants to.
Well, that was a positive
But that was a
limelight, though.
I know that was a beautiful goal. That was a beautiful goal. After all he's
To be
put
honest,
Liverpool through,
yeah, I'm a huge ASU. Liverpool even more, but I can't hate that Allison goal. Come on now.
that you can't. Nah, you can't. That was a beautiful goal.
And it was a proper striker's goal as well, isn't it?
Yeah, I couldn't believe how good that was. The way he directed the ball with the head out, it
Yeah.
was amazing. It really was.
But you know what?
Okay, so
Nobody thought he would do that. Ooh, Chelsea better be careful.
he still got the crossing.
Yeah, that should be a foul, though. Come on now, referee. That should
Oh,
be a
come
foul.
on! And then they score.
No. But why was that ball not a foul though? I don't get it.
I know.
I like this
Well,
referee, but I think he
apparently,
got it
you
wrong.
would think about it like Timo Werner ran into him rather.
Nah, that was a foul in
That's not a foul. That's not handball.
Don't worry, this is not EPL. VR is not that crazy here.
You know what I mean? Pick the
In
ball, Mendy.
EPL,
Come on.
if it's EPL, VAR will be checking that.
And they wonder, oh, Kante. And they wonder why they don't call those referees for important games like World Cup and those stuff. Let's go. Good play.
Did you hear the
Yeah, there's no.
commentator?
Yeah, the technical area is not that big enough for you.
It's not big enough for Guardiola. They should give him a whole pitch to roam about.
Good stop. Good stop. Good stop.
Oh, you're trying to do too much, Mount.
Oh,
You
you see
got
what
the
I
ball.
mean? You see
Trying to
what I
do
mean?
too
Too
much.
much. Just pass and let's go. Ah,
And look at
Mount, come
Walker
on.
as well. Walker is trying to go
You know,
through.
because he
This
can
is
run,
stupid.
because he
You
can
have
run,
all the
innit?
space
So,
and you slow down. I'm worried for Chelsea not taking their chances. Remember what
yeah,
happened on Wednesday.
this has been the problem for the season. That has been our problem for the season. The chances comes and they never take them. It just flows in and they never take the chances. And that is very worrying. And I don't understand. Where's Rudiger? Come on. I don't understand why they've not been working on this. How is that
Well,
not a
whatever
foul?
happens, someone is getting a yellow card as well. He played on
Come on, James.
advantage.
Do something good with it. Timo.
Come on, guys.
And then he
Yeah.
gets back.
Lift it for him.
Yes. Wait, baby, wait. Uncle
Hello.
say hi.
How are you?
Hello, Heavenly. How are you?
Uncle.
You can't see me.
Oh, that's offside though.
I'm wondering whether the referee will go back and give the card.
Yeah, he should give that guy a yellow card. Oh, it was
That was a
offside,
foul on the
clearly.
player.
No, 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 don't do that. Sit down. You're gonna get hurt. Baby, go to mommy, okay? Yeah.
All right. I mean, it's a thrilling game, but there's not been any X factor so far. I mean, it's a thrilling game, but there's
Thank you, Tiago. You're gonna get the yellow card for Gondwan. Yeah.
yeah. That's why I told you. This referee doesn't forget anything, Look
Yeah,
how
it can
long
go
it
on for
took
30
before he
minutes.
gave him the
He will
card.
come back to it.
It's such a no nonsense.
He's watching. Keep your eyes open.
Where is he from,
Oh
though?
no, Tiago. What happened to Tiago now? You know, the City supporters are kind of bothered. They are worried.
Well, to be honest with you, City's never been this place before. Chelsea is playing their third final. They've learned from losing to United. and learn from winning against Bayern when they were
Is Thiago
not
coming
at their
off?
best. So, well, no, the doctors are looking at him. He might be able to play on. So, I'm not surprised their fans will be worried. He will play on. Thiago will play on.
Right, guess who is on?
I
That
know.
Kofi. Oh, Nana. Is that Nana?
Yeah. Oh, is the bull fighting tonight? You guys
No,
like
is it
boxing?
tonight? Next week?
Oh, yeah. I thought it was tonight. Mayweather is fighting this social media star as well next week.
Is it?
I mean, what does Mayweather
Welcome
want?
aboard,
He's had
Nana.
all the money in sports.
Find an alpha is here.
Yeah.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hey,
Hey,
welcome
hey,
on.
Kofi. Welcome on board, man. Have you been watching the game?
Yeah, I've been watching actually. I've been watching.
How do you see the game
What's your
so
take?
far?
Um,
Oh, wait.
I
Let's
think
go,
We
it's
have a
Kante.
Chelsea chance here. We have a Chelsea. Oh, no.
Why is he cutting in for? What was he cutting in for?
just a say chance view.
If
What
we
was
cut
he
him,
cutting back
if we
for?
That's
cut
just a
him,
say chance view. That's just a say chance view.
no, but if he cuts
Man,
him
man, I
and
mean, that's just
score,
a say
you'll be
chance.
happy. Yeah, Kofi, I was asking you how you see the game so far.
Um, it's going as expected. City to dominate, Chelsea to get to sniff behind them and get majority of the chances. And for me, that's what has been going. That's been the story of the
I
first
don't understand
36.
why he was turning back. He was coming back.
City have a
I'm
lot of
sorry.
possession,
Go
a lot
ahead,
of the
Kofi.
ball, but yes, Chelsea look dangerous on the counter. They look dangerous anytime they are in the opposition half. And it's been a good game so far. Maybe goals would have made it more lively, more fun, but hopefully we can start seeing some goals.
It looks like Thiago Silva might be coming up. He seems
Yeah,
to be
I think he's
struggling.
injured. I think so. I
Ah,
think he's injured.
that
I think.
that should worry Chelsea now, isn't it?
Yeah,
Sorry.
because the way he,
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the
that
pace of the
that
game.
is a worry. That
Yeah,
is a
the pace
worry
of the game
because
seems
I
to be
don't
passing
trust
him by.
Christensen.
I think he's straight too much. City are playing with three pacey attackers up front, so it's always going to be difficult for Thiago Silva, especially with his age, and then trying to
Yeah.
stop the pace of these three fast runners. Yeah,
I think at the moment, Rhys James really been dealing with Sterling, staying on top of him and cutting
Yeah,
every
now you
opportunity.
see what happens.
so
City will make a
yeah,
switch. City will make a
that's true,
switch to
but
torment Christensen.
Enoch, what you just said is right, but then you see what happens anytime um James has decided to be on Sterling. It has disrupted his rhythm going forward because James is known
Yeah.
for also stomping forward to join in the final
Yeah.
third, especially allowing his right wing back to join the attack. This time he's not
Yeah.
doing that because of Raheem Sterling. He's doing a good job of Raheem Sterling, but it has affected his his mode of
He's going
stomping
forward.
forward.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But having said that, Chelsea still have had the best chances of the half. So
Yeah, I
tactically,
like.
I'm sure Tuchel won't be too worried about inhabitants of James being able to go forward because he's having other opportunities. The bigger problem is Chelsea have not been clinical enough with the chances they've had.
It was always going to be a matter of how many of their chances they're going to take and how many of their
Yeah,
chances will be at the back of the net. And if they have
Come
what
on,
it takes, the
Chilwell.
Chelsea current setup have what it takes to fight nervousness, to fight that nervy moment whenever they find themselves in front of goal. And unfortunately for them, Timo Werner has squandered a good number of chances which should be at the back of the net. For me, I feel he's a bit nervous.
yeah.
That's a very big stage for him. And then I like him for his ability to run into spaces, find those pockets of spaces behind defenders. But then his finishing have always left a lot to be desired of.
Yeah. I mean, he will only grow and develop, but at the moment, I don't think he's ready at that level yet in terms of being very clinical with the chances he
Yeah,
gets.
but I mean, the painful part is it doesn't look like Tuchel has done anything to resolve that issue. But maybe he has. It's just that the player himself is not. I think he's
I
more bogged down the fact that
think
he was scoring so many goals in his previous in Germany, and now here he cannot seem to find his foot, and so he's more into that than actually solving the problem because he's always running offside for a start. Oh,
oh, but
he's
come on,
always
Atta. The the guy is new in the league. Tuchel's just literally walked in and had to calm the team down. And he's in a final. When I will come good over time. All the top players have had to
Chelsea just
struggle,
scored.
and
Chelsea
the
just scored.
manager
Chelsea just
supports them.
scored.
1-0,
Chelsea just scored. Yeah, Chelsea just scored.
1-0.
Is it? So mine is delayed then. Wow, what a goal! Havertz,
I told you about
Havertz.
Havertz today. I told you if Havertz turns up, I told you if Havertz turns up, it's going to be in the net.
I thought you
I
said it
told
was
you.
going to be Werner. You said it was going
I
to be
told
Werner.
you Havertz and Werner turn up. He had just sat down. He is sitting down. Pep Guardiola just sat down. Come on now.
I mean, this goal's been coming all along, though. Chelsea has had all the chances.
This there's gonna score
Yeah.
them another way like this. Second goal like this. You know what? Emerson is a top class keeper, you know. He knew he was not gonna get the ball and he didn't want to get a red card. Did you see how he
Oh,
ducked
yeah.
away from him? Come on, Tuchel.
Wow. Game on.
Now that you're going to see football, because when Man City um, concedes, then they unleash some weapons from nowhere. But we'll see.
But
We're going half
but
time,
another
1
record
0
for
down.
City. Another record for City, though, with all their attacking options, they don't really do well from a losing position. And so that will worry Guardiola a little bit. They are not the first team to come back from a goal down.
You see, did you see the run Christensen just made? That's the problem I have with him. Thiago Silva will never
So
even
I
make that
think I
attempt.
think I think this is good. I think this is good for the game. It's going to open the game a bit more. City would have to chase the game
Yeah.
now. Knowing that they are behind, they would have to chase the game. You know the venom that comes with it, City. But then again, you expect more goals in this game. I expect Chelsea to also try to consolidate their lead, and probably we have a very good second half ahead of us.
Yeah, yeah, it's going to be an awesome
Oh,
second half. It
wrong
will be
option,
great.
James. Come on. Should have put that ball through for Kante.
Come on, James, go! Don't come back. Oh, James.
I mean, you would think there's no City fan in the grounds, even before the kickoff. All you hear is Chelsea fans in the grounds. And Kofi, before you joined, I was telling Acha, it's probably because most of the City fans in there are travelers. They are tourist people that just like the City team, and
The
they've
team,
just come
yeah.
to watch them
Exactly.
because they don't
Yeah.
seem to be making any
Exactly.
noise.
Exactly. Usually it's that is it with Manchester City fans. I was saying that even
Take the
before
ball
the
off
game
him.
that
Take the ball off him.
I was a bit turning between
That's a
both
good.
teams as to
That
who's
I
to win
love
it.
this
Because
referee. He
aside
sees everything.
Champions League history,
Sorry, Kofi.
always
I'm sorry.
coming
Go
back
ahead.
to manifest itself. We've seen first timers in the final struggle to win it. Last season we saw it. The season before
Yeah,
we saw Tottenham also. Always first timers struggle to win it. But then again, I've also been in the case where the team that always makes the final bet first seem to win it again.
yeah,
So City making the semi-final
yeah.
bet final bet first. So it was always going to be turning between match. We all know when Chelsea fans win it, the Chelsea fans are known for their noise, for their loudness. So I was saying that City is
Werner.
winning for world peace. But then again, some part of me tells me Champions League always has a funny way of making history repeat itself. So it will be difficult for City to win this one, and that's what we are saying currently.
But
Werner
in
doesn't
fairness,
even know where
Acha,
he was.
in
Huh?
fairness, Kofi, the loudness of Chelsea is more about the African supporters and the Ghanaian supporters. If you want the
Exactly.
loudest fans on the travel in Champions League, it's Liverpool and Man United, especially Liverpool
Usually,
fans.
exact. Well, statistics shows that usually United fans are more loud. Liverpool fans are more um, what
Rowdy
for lack of better words,
troublemakers.
they are more they love traveling for Champions League games. They are more of the travelers than the loud. United fans are more of the loudest. Wherever you are, they make sure you hear them. But Liverpool
No,
fans
but
are
I'm
more of the
talking
travelers
about
when it comes to
troublemaking. I'm talking about
troublemaking.
troublemaking.
Well, with troublemaking, I don't think the two of
Have
them
a
are
go
really
and have a
much
look,
of a
Kofi.
troublemakers
Go and have
the
it's
French
not
teams.
troublemaking as in cause extent, but an intimidating style to the game, whether they are playing
Oh yeah,
home or
exactly.
away. Which is not a
Of
criticism.
Liverpool fans, are
It's not a
know how to
criticism.
intimidate.
It's their
Exactly.
passion for their team. Yeah, it's their passion for their team.
I know their fans are noted for intimidating opponents before games, especially in the Champions League. Mourinho said that recently. We saw Wenger say that recently that when you're traveling to Anfield in the Champions League on a Tuesday night on a Wednesday night at Anfield, your chances of winning
Well,
are
it's
as good
not.
as zero.
Plus, it's
Sorry.
not just the Champions League. I mean, as a United fan, I've had the opportunity to watch United at Anfield once. What every team when you play away, okay? When you play away, you will always leave the away team will leave the grounds before the home team leaves. Okay? When United goes to Anfield, they will have to stay for the entire Anfield crowd to be cleared before the police releases the United fans. When Liverpool
Yeah.
comes to Old Trafford, all the Liverpool fans will leave the grounds before they release the United ground. That says something to you,
Yeah.
So
Oh, I mean,
yeah,
With
it's
two
it's
of
there.
them,
similar.
The
with two of
evidence is
them,
there.
yeah.
That is similar
With the
to
two of them,
Chelsea going to Tottenham. Chelsea going to
Yeah,
Tottenham. They keep us all. I remember when we were at they were at White Hart Lane. We can't even leave almost about an hour after before we are allowed to come out because even at that you will see them all lined up on the side of the road throwing stuff at you and all of that. So if you're wearing a Chelsea t-shirt, you're gonna have to come with another shirt and take that off. Other than that, you're gonna get hurt. But that's
because
the EPL for you.
do you know, even though Man United Man City is a derby, Man United Liverpool is a bigger game, more of a derby than when United
Dan
plays. Yeah.
City,
no,
So
yeah.
even with
no,
Liverpool
they are
and
Northwest rivals. They are
yeah,
Northwest rivals, so
exactly,
it's more of
yeah,
an arc. More of an arc rivalry.
Kofi, are you
Manchester
yeah,
United
Liverpool?
versus Manchester City is always a local, a city rival game, a City derby game. But when they are playing against Liverpool, it's more of the West derby, the Northwest derby.
Come on, Chelsea. Come on, Chelsea. Throw in the punches. Come on,
Ata,
I
Chelsea.
think
you're
Throw
45
it's
in
been a
the
minutes
very good half
away.
for Chelsea.
man.
I
Yeah.
think it's
Look,
been a
the
very good half
first
for
15
Chelsea.
minutes of the second
If
half is going to be a big deal.
One sec, Ata. Can we hear from Kofi? Then you can talk. So you pause. Stop talking.
Oh, sorry,
Yeah,
sorry. I
Kofi.
can't hear Kofi though. I cannot hear him.
That's all right. The listeners can hear him. Kofi, go for it.
I think it's been a very good half for Chelsea, I must say, in terms of the attackers finding the spaces behind the City defenders. They've had countless opportunities to score, and finally, Kai Havertz has put in one at the back of the net for them, which is a very good thing for Chelsea. It boosts their confidence going to the second half, which we know that is always going to be a nervy finale into the game. City themselves, like I rightly said, first timers in the final. There's a bit of nerves. There's a bit of um, um, strange feelings to overcome. And I think they've been overwhelmed. Pep himself, the last time he was in the Champions League final was like 10, 11 years ago. So it's going to be a very big call for him. Tuchel was in the final just last season, so fresh from experience, fresh from the losing experience, he knows how to get the boys up and running for this game. And I think the second half should be a cracker, should be a cracking game.
Yeah. Well, City will have to go all out to get in the game.
Exactly,
And,
exactly.
they best be careful not to leave spaces behind them for Chelsea to capitalize on that as well, isn't it?
Exactly. Hopefully, if it goes like the Liverpool Tottenham game in the final we saw 2 years ago, then
Yeah.
Chelsea could go again. Chelsea could end up the game winning by 2 goals to 0. Because we saw how Liverpool allowed Spurs to come into the game in the second half. Liverpool started back after the first half lead. Tottenham opened the game in search of a second goal, and then in the dying embers of the game, we saw Origi come out and then win the game for Liverpool. So again, it could go in similar, sphere. Let's just hope that this time around, the second half gives us more goals. Football is all about goals. Football thrives on goals. So let's just hope that second half brings us more goals, and especially from the neutral point of view, we would want to see a KT encounter. We want to see both teams take the game by the scruff of the neck and then give us something to cheer off.
Okay. All right, Ata, you can now come in. What do you think of the first half?
Look, this is what we call a worthy final. Not that I want to remind you of anything, not like the Europa that we wasted time on. This is a worthy final. Now, tactically, I can see what's going on. And as Kofi said, it's a cracking game, but I haven't seen any fireworks from City now. And to me, Chelsea have been able to contain them, being comfortable. And as I said earlier on, our back four now is is doing the job for us. So if Havertz and Werner turns up, then there is no way City is even putting a ball in the net. Having said that, we have James frustrating Sterling. That is unbelievable. Did you even see Sterling go to the referee to, to, to just complain about nothing? Nothing because they can't find their rhythm. We've disrupted De Bruyne. Phil Foden is literally, I have not even seen just one time that he tried to put the ball in the net that Rudiger did that timely challenge. Other than that, I don't see all the fireworks that all these pundits have been talking about. Oh, they need it more than anybody. Pep has been out there for more, almost 11 years before he's been in the last time he was in the finals. We couldn't care less. What we're talking about right now is who's got the ball, the game by the neck, and it looks like we're doing the job. Timo Werner and Havertz is all that we need to turn up, and they seem to be running up there. They're coming through. They're coming through. And as I said, look, the first 15 minutes in the second half will be the decisive. It will decide everything there. And I'm thinking the way I'm seeing City will come out with all force and they will
Mm,
leave some space in the middle for Kante to pick a pass again and then game over. Game over. Because I
okay.
don't see City coming back when we put two past them. Anyway,
All right. Yeah, I think I agree with the points you're making. If you even look at the analysis the team at the studio are making, it was
Yeah,
clearly
the
and
shape.
very clearly first half. But Chelsea, in all honesty, had their tactics spot on in the first half, and rightly so to be leading by halftime. I would probably have thought by their performance they should really be about 2-0 up because of the chances they had created in the half. But as Kofi said, we're definitely going to see a lot more chances in the second half. And if City really is ready to win this cup, then they will have to step up their game and take a little bit more risk than they did in the first half as well. I also do feel that they may need to unleash some of their midfielders to support the attacking line as well. Because at the moment, even though they have the fastest runners, there's still not enough numbers with the number of defenders
Well,
Chelsea has in their back line as well. Yeah. Okay.
um,
Well,
I think a bit of the tacticality in here. Realized Pep is playing without a defensive midfield, a proper box to box midfielder in there, and he has taken some think of their game. In the first 15 minutes, I think Pep was trying to quickly get an early goal to unsettle Chelsea, and then they could capitalize on that. But you look at it, it hasn't worked to perfection. It hasn't worked for them because Rhys James has decided to stay back and then be on Raheem Sterling to stop the runs of Raheem Sterling. Rudiger is also doing
yeah,
quite a good job on Mahrez on the other side. And Tuchel, credit to
yeah,
him. I think he's read that brilliantly. And after 16 minutes, you realize he tweaked his formation a bit. Kante is probably the furthest midfielder in the team now. He's taking that space which usually is dominated by the City central midfielders. That's Fernandinho Rodri position. You've realized that Kante has occupied that position, allowing Kai Havertz to roam freely in the middle for Chelsea. Just look at how he got the goal. It was brilliant. I think credit to Thomas Tuchel for spotting that and tweaking information. And I think Pep now going to have time thinking that, whoa, my information has backfired. I quickly need to re-strategize and come back. Tuchel, I feel, has learned a lot from his Champions League loss against Bayern Munich. And then he's trying this time around to go all out to learn in the game and then try to counter whatever Pep's puts up against him.
Yeah, that's on point. That's exactly true because that little tweak that Chelsea did with Kante created that hole for Havertz to run into, and and that has been the problem with Havertz. He seems not to see when the tweaks are happening for him to be running into it. It's more of Werner that normally do those runs, but credit to Havertz for seeing that hole and running into it. And again, if Pep doesn't do anything about that, I can tell you that will be the same way we will put another goal past them. That will be the only other way. And as again, if we don't make any defensive mistakes at all, which I don't see happening at all, it will be hard. De Bruyne have to dig deep and deep and deeper to get anything out of this game. It was not going to happen. I'm
Exactly.
now predicting this game ending 2-0.
Wow, that's a confident one coming from you as a Chelsea fan. You're in the league, so
Yeah,
obviously you need to be very confident. But you just need to be wary. Manchester City, regardless of everything, they are still, in this game. It's just 1-0, so they are very much in this game. Within a twinkle of an eye, anything
Well,
at
to
all
be
can
honest
happen.
with you, I think that Atta has been very consistent since the beginning. He has been calling for Chelsea to win, and Chelsea has displayed why Ted Atta has confidence in them. The back three has been solid. I'm not gonna lie to you. The back three has been
mhm,
solid. They couldn't find City couldn't find any spaces to be able to penetrate. If you check the stats, I don't think that City has even had a shot on target. I'm not quite
mm,
sure, but credit where credit is due. Chelsea's defense have been a phenomenon. However, we know how City gets when they are down, and I will not draw past City to be able to break
Yeah,
Chelsea down. I
You
won't
actually
I
have
won't
two
put it
but
past
defensive.
them because they are good
true.
at that. They've got De Bruyne, they've got these quality players that can turn as a 0-1 deficit in the 2-1. We've seen them done it in the EPL. So let's not call the game yet. City is
No,
still
no,
in.
no, no, no,
City is still
no.
in.
We're not
So
calling it. We're not calling it. But why I'm making that final call out is this: the way Chelsea have set up the midfield, from the midfield coming to the defense, the City cannot play through
Yep.
them. They cannot go around them. Maybe they will have some luck over them, like what happened in the first 5 minutes with Sterling. But then James being there and has got the pace to trace Sterling back, that is also a problem for them. Now, unless they do something drastically to change the whole game in the midfield, again, if you even put to the side the fact that I'm a Chelsea fan, I do not see, I do not see City getting around this formation
Ata, can you
whatsoever.
do me a favor? Can you change your camera so that we can see you fully? Because you seem to be half talking half. Can you move your camera just a little bit to
Yeah,
your
I
to,
don't
to
know.
your right?
Attach should just sit in the middle of his
That's it.
camera. That's
That's
all.
it.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
Yeah,
And
I
stop
was just
moving.
going to
Okay.
give you guys, Kennedy, I was just going to give you some stats as we were talking about it. So City has actually had one shot on target to two for Chelsea. They've had no shot off target, and Chelsea have had three. And at the moment, they're playing 53% to 47. Again, if you know City very well, that is not the usual. City should really be having a lot more possession than just a solitary 53%. One corner each, with one offside to City and two to Chelsea. So, in fairness, with City having the most of the ball, it's still Chelsea that has had the most opportunities and the most chances to score. Um, and Chelsea has had quite a number of counter attacks as well. It will be an interesting second half, don't get me wrong. And like Kofi said, as a neutral, I would want a goal for City to open up the game and make it a thrilling end to a. It's a Champions League final. We don't want a boring, good old game where it's one-sided.
Well, but
I mean, before
you know,
before
it,
yeah,
it
before we
hasn't
go back
been
and
it
score.
hasn't been a boring one-sided. We're not talking about Villarreal and United here. We're talking about City and Chelsea Champions League
You
final.
always have
It
to go
hasn't
there.
been boring at all.
Please,
Look at the possession
please
that you just
stop
Saying
said.
that
referring
and
to
then
that
Look at the
match.
possession you just said.
Stop
Right?
referring to that
Okay.
match. We are not talking about
I
that
just
match.
wanted to put
We're
that out
talking
there.
about this
I just
match.
wanted to put that
Let's
out there.
let's
I
just take
just
one
wanted
match
to
at a
put that
time.
out there.
You may want to put it out there,
I
but
want
it's not an issue right now. We're
it's going to be
discussing City
okay.
versus
It's
Chelsea.
okay. I have
Kennedy,
I have
Kennedy
two
is
takes
triggered.
My
Kennedy is
Brimu
for
Gro.
triggered.
that.
You've triggered me. You've triggered me.
Kennedy is
Don't.
triggered.
I will fire you right now. I will fire you right now.
Atta, I bought two
Yeah.
tickets to go to Belfast, hoping Man United was going to win Europa to play whoever wins the Champions League. If Chelsea wins, I'll give you that two tickets to go to
Thank you,
Belfast
brother.
and watch
I'll
the
take
game.
you up on that
Okay?
offer.
You know what? After Wednesday, I needed 24 hours to recover from all that nonsense. But yeah, fair play. You can't be rubbing in it every day, though. You have a game to win, and you
No,
have to
no,
win it.
no, but I just need, I'm not rubbing it in. I just needed to make that
Madam
distinction.
for
This has been a
diwulemu
really thrilling,
Game
it has
started.
been
di
a really thrilling game.
diwulemu diwulemu
Okay,
ni esu yen dielemu.
okay.
Bye bye.
I hear you, sir. Bye.
Yeah, we're back again in the second half. But did you guys see Brentford, though? They're in the Premiership now. This is their 10th playoff and the first time that they were successful. And recently they beat Swansea 2 goals to 0. So Brentford,
So Swansea
which is
didn't
a
make it?
walking distance from Chelsea, will now be in the Premiership. Another London
So
club.
Swansea didn't make it.
No, Brentford beat them 2-0.
Oh, I see.
Champions League there.
But in
Not
fairness,
find our first
this
time.
was
I
a
want this out.
delayed Premiership for
And I
Brentford.
make come has to now.
They lost to Fulham when they should have won last year. Fulham spent the whole year not even having their fans in the grounds. And hopefully Brentford will have their fans in their new stadium. So it worked out for them and they deserve to win today. Anyway, we're back again, 46-28. And City has the ball in Chelsea's half. Sterling's been complaining more than he's been playing the football today. Every contact James makes with him, he has to complain. You don't expect James to literally just let you walk around like that, though. He has to tackle you. He needs to get the ball off your feet. So you need to do better than just be complaining. That
Well,
is
what
me
time you
ranting
got on
about
your one,
Sterling.
Enoch?
Sorry?
What time you got?
47-10.
Say it again.
So it's 47-17 now.
Oh no, I'm behind. I'm quite behind.
I'm 46 55.
Go.
46
I'm
58 59.
47-10. I don't know why I'm behind like
Yeah,
that.
I'm the one that's behind I'm
Yeah.
behind all of you.
Kennedy, you're watching yesterday's game, mate.
Please don't even go there. I
Are
thought you were
you
meant to
sure
stick
you've
Why
not?
did you
together.
make
You've
a
not.
foul move?
Are you?
In one
Are
room,
you sure you've
don't
not
before
clicked
you go.
on
You're
Manchester
all over the
United
place, mate.
versus
I still
Villarreal?
haven't recovered from Wednesday, and for people to keep reminding me of that, if I had a gun, I would have shot someone tonight. So please, Ata, so
Thank God
Oh
it's
my
virtual and
god.
we're not in one room together in our sleep.
I
You'll be chopping people's head off.
You know what? I thought I probably should have brought this up earlier. It would have been nice for this final for us to have all come together in one room to watch this and stream it.
Yeah. Well, don't worry.
Good
The
stuff,
studio is
Kante.
almost ready, though. I'll send you guys pictures. So
Okay.
hopefully, when we're allowed to be together, we will have the setup and everything. Then we can all sit in one room and have it run. But not when United is playing, though. I don't trust that peace team.
yes, when
I
United
mean,
is
how did it go 90 minutes without making a single change in a
is
game
beyond.
that you expected to win?
I think this game will be analyzed over and over again for many years to come because that game was United's game to win and we threw it away. That's the honest truth.
And yet, he gets 3 years
I really don't
extension on
know
his
where
contract.
you're getting that conclusion from, though. If you we watch the same
Yeah,
game, if
exactly,
you're
exactly.
basing that on history,
No, no, no. I
then I
wasn't
get
basing
that.
it on
But
each history, but I mean from performance. Yes, we were
No,
not 100%.
that is
Yes,
where you're
yes.
wrong,
No, no, no,
Kennedy.
no. Allow me to finish. Yes, we were not
Okay.
100%. We were not 100%. We were not the level where we used to be. But when you this, from how we have played, this that game was ours to win easily. We could have won easily if the first 45 minutes the tactics you brought in is not working. It doesn't take a genius to say that, hey, how I'm playing is not working, let me change things around. And that is what Oli failed to do. Only failed to react. Villarreal reacted perfectly to Manchester United game. Manchester United failed to react to Villarreal game, and that's where the mistake is.
Yeah. Well,
yeah,
Kennedy,
fair
all we're
analysis.
saying
Yeah,
is it's so easy for you to disregard. And let me make the point. It's so easy to disregard your opponent's tactical prowess because yours didn't work out. It is uncommon for Bruno Fernandes to be in a game and completely be wiped out. He didn't even give a pass or make an assist or do anything in the game
I
for
understand that.
120 minutes.
I
See,
un-
let
I,
me land. Let me land. So, what you need to analyze is the fact that what did Villarreal do that stopped United from being able to play their game? And that's how they won the game. Villarreal on paper shouldn't be going 120 minutes with the Manchester United team with Cavani, Pogba, Bruno, even Greenwood playing in it. But they did, and probably should have won the day before we went on penalties because tactically they were spot on. And we've got to give that credit. We can't sit here and say because we're Manchester United, they should
No,
hand them the
no,
game.
no,
They
no.
didn't do enough. They
I'm
didn't
not
do
saying
enough.
that. You also not hearing me. The fact that I'm just saying, yes, they came in with a game plan. United came in with a game plan. United game plan didn't work the first 45 minutes. You
Who
change
was
your
better
game
on
plan.
the day?
It
Who
was
was better
Villarreal.
on the
It
day?
was Villarreal, no
Exactly.
doubt.
That's
But,
what
but,
the point
but
is saying.
my point is that United failed to to adapt, or what do you say, to adapt, or whatever you want to call it, to adapt to Villarreal game. And that's where the issue is. They did not change their tactics. If your tactics are not working for the first 45 minutes, what do? You change it. You bring fresh players on. You bring you bring other. But that did not happen, and that is where the issue was. I am not degrading Villarreal's play. Their play. They came in with a game plan and it worked. United game plan did not work. They should have changed and they didn't, and that's where the
Timo
problem
Werner
is.
always running offside. God. Go ahead, please. Go ahead.
I think we need to stop talking about this, otherwise my blood pressure is going up again. I've had
Oh no,
enough
no,
of
keep
it.
going, keep going. Just
Well, I'm surprised
immerse yourself in
you're
your own
still
failures. Would have,
exactly.
Bro,
Why
should
are
have,
you
could
talking
have.
about the
Kolo and say
game?
hostel care. Good.
Ole still been given a new contract after that performance. I'm not losing a single sleep, not even a dose over that team. You can't be, you know. Ole puts up that performance and he still gets a contract extension.
Me
So
for
I'm
me,
sorry.
for me, I don't think that changing manager is going to solve our problems anytime soon. Changing our manager is not going to solve the problem. For me, I've always talked about stability, and I've always talked about the fact that changing Manchester managers every 2 years is not going to solve our problem. What our
It
club
worked for
needs is,
Chelsea. It worked for Chelsea.
after how many years?
Chelsea's been their most successful when they've changed managers.
Yeah, they'll be successful this year, but then what happens continues. I'm going forward.
I'd rather win a cup every 2 to 3 years changing managers than not win anything for 5 years. You either have a good manager that
Yeah.
stays long term
How
and
long
wins you
did
something periodically, or
how
you do
long
the Chelsea model.
how long did it take Alex Ferguson to win a trophy when he came to United?
Bro,
He took
those
over
years
what,
are yesterday. There's
1986?
no
13 years
there's
or so
not
before
going to be any
1990.
manager that lasts the length of Wenger and Alex Ferguson. Not even Klopp, who's so successful at Liverpool. Klopp is not going to be at Liverpool for more than 10 years. That is gone. That era is gone. It won't be happening
That
in
is what
modern
I'm
day football.
saying. That's what I'm saying. That now it seems it's more. I don't know whether there's something wrong with the game, but I think that we need to give managers the time. It takes years to build a team, and that's what managers don't have these days. It's all about quick
Robert
fix.
Kennedy, the game has moved on. Back in the days, you had a few players you bring in. A lot of them were homegrown and developed. Now you have a Wolves team that can field a completely foreign-based team. Man City, Man United, Liverpool. Yes, they may have the odd homegrown players. A lot of them are foreign players. The game has evolved and so has its management. So you cannot be applying the same. If Ferguson is in football now, he'll be struggling to win. Fergie was struggling in his last 2 years, and that's why when he knew he was going to win in 2013, he quickly decided that it's the time to back out. So we need to, oh no, this is serious. This is serious. Rudiger, it's not looking good for them. They need doctors on both players. Ooh. They literally came together. Ooh. That must hurt.
I think he's taking a card out. He's taking a card out.
No, can it?
Yeah.
It's not because De Bruyne
I
slipped.
hate
De
to
Bruyne
see that,
slipped.
you know. with all the adrenaline and stuff. It's so painful, man. Ooh. And the City player is still on ground, he's still lying down. That's what I like about this referee, He helps Rudiger up and then gives him the card. You've got to like him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Well, we're on 57 and a couple of seconds into the second half of a Champions League final. Chelsea is still leading 1-0. I can imagine how things are like in Ghana now with the massive Chelsea fan base that we have in Ghana. Many would now be celebrating on the streets, and hell will break loose in Ghana if Chelsea wins this cup today. So every neutral fan will be hoping that City can save the world before Chelsea ends the world tonight. Atta,
Are you placing are you placing your trust in City? No, it's not gonna happen. They cannot save the world
I mean,
tonight. We're going to win and bring the world down tonight. Did you hear the prayer that the guy was praying on my status? Oh
I
my
was saying Yameya word. I was
god.
saying Yameya word because dear Kwedie.
Jesus
yeah,
coming
I
in,
don't think this
please.
guy will play again. I don't think De Bruyne can play again.
Yeah, that was a head injury that not to be
Oh,
played with. Oh, he broke his neck.
he knocked him on the beneath his eye. The guy's eye is swollen like he was a boxer. Rudiger he's a very rowdy player,
Yeah. Did you hear about the incident he had with what's our other keeper? Balada,
Kepa, Kepa.
Kepa. He nearly knocked his ass out on the field.
I'm telling you, Rudiger he's a very naughty player.
Okay, so one of your danger men is off. How are they going to do this
De
now? You
Bruyne
tell me.
is angry though. He's angry.
It's part of the
Sterling
game,
can't
though.
even run. Sterling can't even run past James, and now he has the captain ban. That's going to slow him down. Oh, come on, Kevin.
He's crying now.
Now these guys need to win it for Kevin then. Wow. VR might be checking this.
It was his chest.
Well, the position of the referee was said that
It hit
he
his chest
saw
before the
everything.
arm.
Yeah,
It was
he's
his chest
saying
before
he's
it hit
not
his
saying it
arm.
didn't hit his hand, but he said it hit his chest before his hand, and that's good refereeing. I've
Yes.
got to respect this guy. He's a very good referee. Yes, Vieira may look at it, but I think with the position of the referee, even if Vieira calls a penalty, he will still stand by his decision. I mean, the check is over. But even if Vieira was going to say, go have a look, he will still stand by his decision because he saw everything. Can we have about 20 of him in the Premiership, just being the referee in the Premiership.
Do you see what I mean? I wonder if these people, these referees, Anthony, whatever their names are, I'm hoping they watch these guys. And the other, there's another French referee with the bald head with a very funny head. That he just got married to another lady referee, another
Oh, okay.
brilliant guy. You see, you know the
Yeah.
one I'm talking about. I've forgotten the name, but
Yeah.
they are brilliant.
Yeah.
I just hope some of these referees actually
Who's
watches
in the
how they
outside?
perform. Pulisic come in. I think Chris James should get the man of the match.
Well, not so quick. You have about 30 more minutes to go if you add the extra time. So wait. But so far, he's been the best player on the field so far.
Why is this?
But Rudiger is really manning the entire team, you know. He's the one doing all the talking and organization.
Yeah, and I think he should be the assistant captain.
This is a player that was on his way out of the club, you know, and Lampard.
Yeah, because Lampard was really wasting his talent.
And now he looks like, oh, Fernandino is now coming on.
Hmm.
It's probably because he wasn't fit. Because now it's going to free the other midfielder to go forward because he will sit in front of the defense. This is what Kofi earlier that you know City needed a defensive midfielder in order to be able to play the flair they want. But this is the right time to make that change as well. So Pep got that spot on. Hopefully, it pays off for him. But Chelsea fans wouldn't want to see that either, isn't it?
Yeah, Fernandino coming in there is a bit, um, but having said that, we can always count on Rudiger and Aspilicueta and Kante to stop him anyway. So I don't think he can take the game and run this the midfield as of now. He can do it. It's too short of a time for him to organize himself and then. But I won't put it past him anyway. He's still one of the top best midfield, and I think he plays more like the Ivorian guy or Cote d'Ivoire guy that was at City. What was his name? Tory. Is it Tory? Yaya Tory?
Toure. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
No, that's not like Yaya though. Come on now.
I'm telling
Yaya
you.
was a midfield beast. Chelsea got lucky with that one.
Fernandino should get a yellow card right now. He will come back to it.
He won. He went. You let it slide.
Come on, referee. It was a dangerous one, though.
Finally, Werner is going off for Pulisic.
Yes, that's good.
He's one player I like as well, Pulisic.
Yeah, because he's a direct. He plays direct like your player Rashford. You know that's what
Yeah,
brought
and
Rashford into your
he
side.
can
You
take
know.
the ball and score as well. Pulisic, he's
Yes,
a
that's it.
very, very clinical player. Yeah. He's the first American to play in a Champions League final. Wow.
Yeah.
Do you see what Rudiger's just done? Even when the guy doesn't ball, his move is scary. Do you know I missed it was the part my line was messing around. I watched the highlight of the United Villarreal game. I saw when he tried to do a bicycle kick in front of his goalie and missed the ball as well.
Why was that ball pulled back as a foul though?
De Bruyne's left eye is messed up by Rudiger. You would think De Bruyne has just finished a boxing game. City can't even get a half chance. They can't even get a half chance, you know.
It won't happen.
And
I'm telling you. It
Almighty Guardiola at the moment is standing there clueless. He just can't
it
understand
has
what
to
is
be,
going on.
I tell you, it has to be a very catastrophic defensive mistake for them to put a ball behind Mendy. I'm telling you, it has to. And the way the game is going, I don't see any of those four um, in the back there making any. But
Well, don't talk too
again,
much.
I don't want to jinx
Ooh,
anything.
what a defense by Asqueta. Wow, that ball was going in. Gundogan was just waiting to tap it in. What is he doing? Walker is lucky he's quick. You're
Let's
the last
go.
man and you do that.
The thing about Pulisic is, Pulisic is not fast. If that ball,
Ooh, ooh, look, it's a new dislocation.
for
Uh,
who?
that's it. Your captain is gone. He's gone. No. Ata, he's gone. He's gone, not just for this game, but he's probably going to be off for a couple of months. Did you see his knee?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm hoping he brings on um what this guy, the Ghanaian boy, what's his
Zuma?
name? Odoy.
Zuma?
Odoy rather than no Odoy or rather than Alonso. Because Alonso is slow.
Odoi to play what? What position?
Well, I mean they have to adjust now, isn't it? Because
They
Alonso is
won't be
too slow
bringing
for me.
Odoi on for. Look at him. The guy is standing again.
No, for James to come back. James will come back. That's what I'm saying.
I said Aswekota is up playing the ball. He looked like his knee is gone.
He's still
Footballers,
playing.
you know, you can never trust them. Footballers.
No, I mean this is a finals, Champions League finals. That's why De Bruyne was upset, isn't it?
Well, how much attack can City prepare your defense with? And how much can you take in the next 20 minutes? That will be the story of the
Oh,
night.
look, again, City is not playing anything, throwing anything that we're not capable of handling. I mean, This is why Aspilicueta didn't go out, because he doesn't want them to have that impression that there's a loophole somewhere.
I
Oh,
mean, if City don't change what they are doing, it will be difficult for them to get a goal in this game, because at the moment what they are doing suits Chelsea. I bet all these plastic City fans, they have their Chelsea jerseys underneath. They'll probably take it off in the
yeah,
grounds and support Chelsea.
yeah.
And the
Oh, I've
Sheikh
done
paid
that
for their
before.
airfare. The Sheikh paid for their
I've done that
airfare to go
before
to
at
Portugal.
Tottenham.
Ooh, Chelsea! Put it in! 2-0.
2-0. Come on, Havertz. It didn't go in.
How did they miss that?
How did that ball not go in the net?
I don't know either, mate. It's-
Captain America. That should have been 2-0.
Yeah, that was a chance, man. I mean, Kofi. Yeah, Kofi, okay.
Man, we 100. Let's say 101.
Aguero is coming on. City is going to score before Aguero comes on. I need City to score now so we can have a thrilling last 10 minutes.
It's not going to happen. They are turning the screws, but it's
I
not
don't
going to
want
happen.
I don't want Chelsea players falling on the grounds like leaves into the 85th minute just so they can win a cup. If it's 1-0, then they will both be playing for it. City will score surely, you will see.
No, no, they won't.
They might even do a United. Score on the 89th and score a winner in the 92nd.
Keep dreaming. How did Pulisic ball not end up in the net?
I wonder how Hornick is feeling now. Didn't the guy say City is going to be beating Chelsea 3-0?
He's well, he's an Arsenal fan. What do you expect? What do you
Put some
expect?
respect on
They just
Arsenal, you
say
know. Put some respect on Arsenal.
no, they don't deserve any. How can you be Arsenal, and don't even finish top six?
Ooh, come on, Mount. You're not going to school like that.
That's a waste.
Did
Come
you
on,
see
Mount.
Tuchel's reaction when Pulisic missed the chance? He
Ah,
bowed down and put his head down like he was doing a Muslim prayer. Sterling is off, Aguero on. Oh, Honig is backtracking on everything on Facebook now, you know. He says
What did
Chelsea
he say?
deserves the lead. Chelsea deserves the lead. They've buzzed the first half from minute one. And I'm really impressed. Pep's got a lot of work to do. Nanyama. Overcome no credit. Corner. Finally, we can hear some noise from the City fans when they go a corner. Imagine them scoring
It's
from this.
not gonna happen, mate.
The poor corner. Ooh! That was a very good crossing. But yet again, Chelsea, what's his name? Tuchel did say that he's intentionally put taller defenders in there so they'll be able to head these corners and the crosses that would come in. And I can't help but agree to the fact that so far Chelsea are doing a job on City now, isn't it?
Well, as always, as always, um, this tactically, the way the game is going, City has now
It's crazy
retracted and
though.
tried to, yeah, they're trying to play the ball like a team play, one side to the other, trying to break down the midfield and the back four. However, what they cannot do is they don't have the time. Literally, they only got 10 minutes plus stoppage time. And the, Chelsea is not giving them the chance to do so. They cannot break us down like that. As I said, the only way they may have luck is over. And that seems not to be working for them.
Kovacic is coming on.
For who, Georgino?
Mount.
Why?
What do you mean why? Are you better than Twitter? What do you know?
No, I'm not. I think, okay, I see what he's trying to do. Because Kovacic can pick some passes, and you've got Pulisic and Havertz that are running. So yeah, well, I see it.
He's got 10
I
minutes to
see it.
go. He's leading by 1 goal to nil. Unless it's a counter attack, I don't see why Chelsea
Yeah,
should be
and
going all out for a goal. So he needs to have players that have the legs to run and to defend. So that is the reason for the change.
yeah. Whoa! Thank you, Pulisic. Oh, he didn't run. He didn't run. True.
City players
What
are
What is he
losing their
doing?
cool. You think the more you complain, this referee will change his
The
mind?
more you're wasting the time.
That is a dive on Chelsea. Come on, Joe. There was barely any touch. I told you, I really want a goal now. At 1-1, we'll have a thrilling end. Else, Chelsea literally, he stepped on Walker and then went on ground. And the referee fell for that. And Atta is quiet because he knows Gil was just being smart. He's gone down when he's fouled the player.
Exactly.
But it's
Look,
Chelsea,
I
isn't
mean,
it?
at this
You
point,
have to cheat your way through
we've got eight
everything.
minutes left. 8 minutes left. You're gonna have to
That's
switch
what they're going
into
to be
game
doing.
management, isn't it? You're gonna have to switch into game management. That's what it is, and protect your lead.
Yeah. At this point, I don't see. Well, it will have to be Kun Agoro making some ridiculous, thing like he did in the 2012 league final for them to win that cup. I don't see how City scores. Chelsea literally they bossed them throughout the game. Experience really count though. I think because Chelsea have been there before. As a winner, they have been there from a losing position. So that experience has really spurred them on. And it's really shown that City have not been there before. They've been tentative, they have been nervous, they haven't been able to play the way we know them to play today. And look, Chelsea's all over them, all over them, all over them. And we're 7 minutes away from having all our ears literally blocked by Chelsea fans. We will never see the end of this, you know.
I love it when y'all say that. That Chelsea's gonna blow your ears off. Chelsea's gonna bring the world down. The fact of the matter is, we're just
Listen,
lovers of
this
football.
street,
We love
this
soccer,
street
right?
will not be big enough for these Chelsea fans. They will be all over the place. We'll be getting phone calls left, right, and center. All these ghost numbers that don't even call me will be ringing my phone because Chelsea won. I'm just letting you all know if Chelsea wins, my phone is going off for a week. Don't call me, don't message me, don't even tag me on
Don't
any
even worry
message on
about it.
Facebook or Instagram.
Don't worry about it. We are all going on holiday anyway, so we'll be talking about football. But better believe it, it will happen. We will talk about this.
5 minutes to pick up their second Champions League trophy. 5 minutes, But wait, Aguero, we know, should be shooting this ball, not lifting it to someone else. Why will Aguero be giving the ball to someone else inside the center circle? Why? And Mandy is not a short goalie, He's not a De Gea. The guy is tall.
Why do you think we bought him? He's vocal,
You think
he's
you're going to be
tall,
able
he's
to lob
technically
Mendy?
good.
If the
Where did
Champions League
Aguero
history is
stop?
anything to go by, if Champions League
Why did Aguero stop?
is to win this final, you remember what happened to PSG last season, and then Tottenham the season before. So it's always difficult for you on the first, or especially on the first try. And Chelsea seem to be getting
Yeah.
the job done. They seem to be getting the job done, and the minutes keep running, and they are getting closer. I
Kofi,
think
don't,
that
don't you think?
sorry,
You know what I said
Yeah,
earlier
I
on
was
the
saying, don't
change
is
you
by
think?
Tuchel there has been
if
brilliant,
Chelsea, if
especially by
City,
bringing Kovacic in.
if
alongside
If
Jorginho
City
and then
doesn't score,
Kante, having these three experienced midfielders in there to run off the time to end the game, they are able to calm nerves. They are able to wither the pressure from Manchester City, and then it's a smart one from Thomas Tuchel to end the game. He's managing the game very brilliantly.
Hmm. Yeah, I think the experience. City never having played in the championship final. They have looked a bit tentative and nervous today. They're not playing their usual self. But the other bit is also Chelsea's really played this final very well. They've been there before having won it and also having lost and learned from it in terms of experience.
yeah.
And
And then mind
I
Yeah.
just
you,
can't help but
Tuchel
appreciate the way Chelsea have played
Tuchel
this final.
was in the finals not long ago. You see what I mean?
Last
Tuchel
Last
was
season,
in the
year,
finals
actually.
not long
yes.
ago. I really like the way Tuchel is managing this last 10 minutes. The way he's managed it.
But never
He's
say
managing the
never. You
game.
remember Bayern Munich United? This is what happened.
True that.
89th minute,
True.
City may score and then have a winner on the 92nd minute. But at the moment, Chelsea is going down for anything.
No, Bayern's team was really good.
They are starting to lose their cool now, aren't they?
You will. You're losing a final that you've been working 10 years to win. Look at the boys. Are they having a day of their life, isn't it?
Go
Well,
to the corner. Go to the
when
post.
did Chelsea start playing like that?
What do you
Look,
think Frank
and
Lampard
they
will be
drew a
saying to
foul.
himself now?
They drew a foul. Football is a lovely sport, man.
Go to the
Monkey
post.
is getting served what they do to people, isn't it? Now they need in Chelsea to hurry up. And City does this to people when they've already won the cup, they run the clock down. And now Chelsea is doing it on
Every
them.
football team does.
Ooh. City is not going to score today. City is not going to score today. I mean, how did they miss from that? Tuchel is kicking off in the touchline, you know. The next thing he will be on the field, whipping the boys.
Well, at least
What's the
7 minutes
stoppage
of
time?
where
at
did they get
least
that 7 minutes from?
at least we can say that Manchester is going to be very quiet tonight.
That's what I've always prayed for. I want them Manchester teams just to be quiet for a minute, baby.
There's going to
7
be
minutes.
7 minutes of extra time.
PSG will be enjoying it though. Can you imagine if City wins this in the city of Manchester? All United fans will be going to sleep.
Yeah, I think the government may probably have to send the troops over there because there's going to be World
Chelsea
War
is
Three.
in. Chelsea could be 2-0 up now. Yeah. Well, they drew a foul instead. Chelsea don't need a second goal. They can just run down the clock.
Did Chelsea score?
No.
No, no, it didn't go in.
Is
He
Kofi
just threw a
talking?
foul. Just waste the time. Waste
Kofi,
it.
what are you saying?
Yeah, lay down, man.
Kofi, what are you saying?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What are you saying?
I was making a point on the inexperience of the City players, the likes of Foden, Gabriel Jesus, and Mahrez, especially in the Champions League final. I think aside Gundogan, none of them has played in the Champions League final before. So you could see how the nerves
Yeah,
are really, really getting a better toll of them. And the likes of Kante, the likes of Jorginho, and then Kovacic have been able to manage the game very well in the midfield. They've stopped City from playing their kind of game. Credit to Tuchel, he's really done a very good job. And I like Reece James so much tonight. He's really been
he's
a
the
very
best
good
player
player for
today.
Chelsea. Exactly. For me,
I think at the moment Chelsea's done enough to win this cup. They're the best team today. Practically, Tuchel's got his spot on, isn't it? Pep will have to reset and come back again. And this is a Pep that always wins every Champions League final he played in. This is a man that made Sir Alex Ferguson shake on his bench. And he's being schooled by a German manager. It says a lot.
I think the German managers are his nemesis or are his banes,
Yeah,
because he struggles to beat the top German managers.
Tuchel.
Klopp.
He
Yeah,
dominated German league for a while, but the very good German managers he struggled to beat them.
yeah. Where do you think Conte will end up this? He's left Inter now. Where do you think he's heading? Real Madrid?
Um, Tough one, but we don't rule that out. We don't rule the Madrid job out. I, for me, if Allegri hadn't gone back to Juve, I would think that yes, he would want to go back for that job because he has an
Yeah,
unfinished business there. But currently, it's looking likely that he might just go to Madrid or something
yeah.
because that's the
I
biggest
know
I
job
think
right
Pep,
now on
if
the
Pep
United
line.
doesn't win
prepared.
this,
United already prepared a 3-year contract for Ole. But I would get rid of that P teacher for Conte any day. Not only is Conte a better manager, he connects with the crowd as well. And if you look at
Yeah,
the league now, most of the managers connect with the crowd. So
yeah,
that really
yeah,
spurs the players on to do well.
yeah.
But United's already given Ole 3 years contract. That's going to come out very soon. Another 3
Ata,
years,
are you about to
another
say
3
something
seasons.
about Pep?
no, I was just about to say if he doesn't score here and he loses this game, he might leave City. Really.
No, no. He said it. He said in his pre-match presser that he's still staying regardless of the result of this game.
Oh, okay. Well, he might want to.
Yeah.
He probably will try again.
Rudiger is all over the place. Look at him.
I,
He's
I don't think
acting
he. I
like
don't
he
think he'll
needs
make
the
the final
bench
again.
to
It's
go to
football though, but I
anywhere.
don't think they'll make the final again next
I
season.
don't like Rudiger,
What do you mean by what's that for? You banged his head. Who is saying Kyle Walker? I say what's that for?
He had no intention to get the ball. He went between two City players, and
Just
then magically, and he goes on the foul. Look at the ball again. Do
no
you really
intentions
think
whatsoever.
Rudiger thought he was going to get the ball? Is
What's
the guy
Kante
talking
doing?
about
What's
Chelsea or
Mendy doing?
Kofi? Is he talking
What did
about
Mendy
Chelsea
give
or
the
City?
ball away like that? You can see that
Abo,
Manchester City
who can say
players
my
have given
account?
up.
No, Chelsea in Madrid. They will win the Champions League. Who can say can say
But to be honest, Gabriel Jesus has been playing very well since he came on.
Because everybody messes.
Sorry?
He's more assertive in the way he's gonna.
Who?
Woo! Morris, he literally flat-footed the goalie.
Come, let me get it.
Maris.
I'll send it.
Maris. Maris, I say, Maris, I say chance. Me no so mumbo didi.
Wow!
Maris.
Chance.
Me just say chance. Me so
Africa
mumbo
was
didi.
going. The keeper was still on his knees watching the ball.
Because
There I was getting ready to jump.
City as a team, almost keep ball, but player didn't know
Nah,
Yeah.
Chelsea spawned it.
English media and afford it.
Hey, Charlie, no man you.
Almost the cap media and the woo.
Come on,
Game over.
Chelsea. Lucky, come on. Come on, Chelsea. Come on. 30
Chelsea
seconds to go.
It's
spawned.
over.
Game
Mapon.
over.
Chelsea afa. Chelsea afa. Mapon.
Chelsea!
Game over.
Chelsea!
He's tasted
Mapon.
a lot in the Champions League final.
Yes! Yes!
Man City actually.
Congratulations to Chelsea.
Look, when I tell you something, you need to understand. Do you understand? Now, do you want me to speak to how is that French, German, English before you people understand that Chelsea is the game? We are the big deal. We are the big deal. Manchester, the city of Manchester is going to be quiet for the next year.
But William said final. Chelsea winning the
Kante
The winning
and
Onyan
James
easy.
get
Onyan easy. Very easy.
Yeah, I'm
Very
going
easy.
on
Very
holiday.
easy.
Don't call me.
Onyan very easy. Onyan very easy.
very easy win.
Can somebody please call Honig
Wow.
for me? Please call Honig. Somebody,
Golden is
please
gone.
call Honig.
Can someone bring on Honey?
Somebody get me Honig. ASU president, I beg you, can you please get me my
Yeah,
money? Please.
I'm going to tell him to come online now. He needs to show his face.
I need my money. What? My goodness. We are still blue. You gotta be kidding me. Champions
Wow,
of Europe.
Tuchel
We couldn't
finally
give,
won a Champions League.
you know what I mean? We couldn't give a toss about FA Cup. What are you talking about, FA Cup? Yeah, Zinchenko, cry. Rudiger has done it for us. Hey, CP, how you doing, my darling? You see, I haven't eaten dinner. Where's my dinner? Because of the football, I haven't eaten dinner, you know. I need my dinner. It's 10 o'clock. I'm still going to eat.
Seriously.
Oh, I thought you were sleeping. Now you're here seriously. This is what we call a worthy final.
I must
This is
admit, it
what a
was.
worthy.
I must admit, it was a good final. Chelsea
It
did
It
bring
was
was
their
a
a
A
final.
game.
final. Not
Chelsea
even
did bring their A
Pep
game.
literally paused the game.
Look, Pep can stay for 10 years all I care. He still will not beat Chelsea like he did in previous seasons. Yeah, this is our second one. Very
Chelsea.
weird. What this? Where we've come from to take the European my God, the Champions League. Kennedy, sorry, you were saying something. I don't want to take over the show.
No.
I
It's
know we
you deserve it. You've won. You've won. And to be honest with you, I put my hat out to Chelsea. That's I said earlier on. They brought their A game. They knew what the game plan is, and they stuck to it. They ran rings around. De Bruyne was not getting any chance. Anytime De Bruyne gets the ball, there's three attackers around him, not giving him space. They were not giving him chances at all. And for me, that's what makes the difference between champions,
Well,
the winners.
this is how you win a final.
Yes.
It's not always the team with the best
that
players that wins.
exactly,
You
exactly.
need
This is
to have
how,
the tactics
and
to
and
win the final.
I'm kind of very proud because It's not just that we picked up,
Look at
we
that.
had one chance
When,
that we utilized.
when we are all busy watching a game, we're getting a Skype feed that Boris Johnson secretly marries his girlfriend in a secret Westminster. Who cares? We have
Sorry, Pep.
football going
Try
on,
again next
and the
time.
guy
You can beat
secretly
us.
marries his girlfriend.
Oh, really? Okay. Obi anyone Champions League final no so no. Enzo. Obi anyone Champions League
And
final
walk
no so.
over.
Now Boris Johnson secretly or worry the girlfriend no. Secretly.
Is that the best
Oh, the
breaking news we
future
can
is
get?
vivid.
Is that the breaking news we can get when Chelsea just won the Champions League final? Come on.
Look, I mean, okay, Yahoo Tanyo, Yahoo
That was
Tanyo, Yahoo
one
Tantia, Yahoo Tantia.
Yeah.
And to go and get married in secret as well.
I'm
I
happy
tell
for
you what,
Kenny though.
I'm saying,
Yeah.
what I'm saying is,
Only.
I really think James should be the man of the match, and
Yeah, yeah.
Kante,
It will be
and James
James.
should be the man of the match.
Tonight is all James.
That defender, I don't know. That defender, I don't know his name, but I think for me,
Yeah.
he's really been
It's
Chelsea's.
all kicking off in Ghana, you know. I wonder whether Kennedy can share this video I've sent you. But that's the celebration in Ghana at the moment.
Okay, let's see. Let's see. Let me download it.
We've won it. You see, now Rudiger has taken the headband off. He doesn't know.
I told
Thank you,
you.
Havertz. Now you've shown your worth. You want to do something? Good. Iron. Are they? Okay. I can do the iron and bring it. I can do the iron and that's
I
fine.
know.
Yeah, go do your stuff that you need to do. Let me do the ironing. Hmm? You're hungry. Well, what's the deal? Are you doing something?
Blue is the color. Blue is the color.
I'm putting no pizza for you tomorrow. Ebe ye wa se. Ampodie nosro. Ampodie nosro. Ampodie nosro. Ebe ye DJ. Ebe ye wa se. Ampodie nosro.
What is this your croaky voice, Kennedy?
Good for you. Bless you, bro.
Wow. Anyway, I mean, Acha, just give us your summary of the game.
I can't talk now. I can't talk now.
This is how they celebrate for Chelsea in Accra. Wow. Wow. No one is sleeping in Ghana today. With Chelsea winning this cup, and many of you don't know, Ghana has a very, very strong Chelsea fan base. purely because of Michael Essien and also DJ Drogba. They were very popular figures, and when they were at the top of their game, Chelsea developed a very huge fan base in Ghana. And the noise they'll be making on the street tonight, um, hitting the clubs and all the parties, every joint, everywhere you go, there will be blue all over. But fair play to Chelsea. They played a very good final and they are the deserved winners. I wonder what your take on the game is. Wow. Anyway, Kofi and Clifford, let's take your views on the game as we wait for the players to pick up their medals. Kofi, you go first. What do you think of this final? Do you think it lived up to the bill? And what has been the highs and the lows of today's game? Kofi, are you there? Do we have Clifford? Yeah, Kofi.
I think we've lost them all. We've lost them all.
Okay. Okay. Wow.
It's been an interesting match. I mean, as I keep saying, it was an interesting match.
Yeah.
It was, as Atta said, it was a final. It was a match worthy of a final. And as a United fan, I've got mixed feelings about it. I'm happy that United City hasn't won. Otherwise, we would not have heard the end of it. Um, and as a neutral person, these two games, I think that Chelsea played remarkable football. Let's not let our hands. Yes, we didn't see the United we saw in the Premier League. We didn't see United we saw in the Premier League. I'm sorry, City in the Premier League. City has always been sharp and crisp and a fine finisher, but we did not see that tonight. And Chelsea totally deserved to win. They played immense football and they are worthy to be crowned European champions. There's no question about that. My heart only aches because Atta is so happy. That's the only reason why it's bittersweet. I don't know whether to be happy or sad,
But
but
they deserve to win. So
no, they deserve to win. That's what I'm saying. I'm just upset that Atta has won. That's the only thing. If it was any
let's
other
see
person,
whether this City team will take will take up the medals when they pick it up.
But I mean, if I could just chip in for a minute, I mean, if you had followed me all three finals, I had always told you
Look at
that
that.
the
So much
way
respect
Pep
for
was
Pep.
set up
He even
City,
kisses it. Silver holds it in. They don't take it off. Four players have gone through. None of them have taken off their medal. You see respect to the game. Not even
I
Aguero.
think after
That
what
is
they
how you
saw on
respect the game.
Saturday, no, I think after what they saw on Wednesday, they don't want any trouble. They don't want any
No, I'm
trouble.
telling you, one player has just done it. One of the City players, they've taken it off. And even Sterling, he took it.
Okay,
Let's see
you
what
sure?
Foden will do. Foden,
The head
he took it
hurts.
in his hand. Yeah, I'd rather take it in my hand than let them put it on and then I take it off straight away. Now, fair play to these City players for keeping it on. Because I thought, listen, if these boys have been some big achievers, I would say any day. What those Man United boys did was stupid. Oh, come on. This boy can't even hold back his tears. Look at him.
Phil
Chelsea,
Foden,
Chelsea.
my leg. Phil Foden, my leg.
Oh, come on, man. Show some respect. Ooh, Tuchel is even falling down. Did you see Tuchel? Tuchel, he almost fell down over excitement, isn't it?
Lampard is thinking about right now.
Wow. Pep will put some respect on what's his name? Jose Mourinho then. Wow.
I'm so glad for Mendy
Yeah,
in
James should
his
be
in
the
his
best player for today.
entire career that he would have even dreamt of winning. Yeah, and if you look at Kepa, you would have thought that they've been done with, like they've been left out, so to speak.
Yeah.
But that Tuchel
But he,
has brought to the club is unbelievable. We're still enjoying it. Look at Gilmore.
yeah. I mean,
Gilmore going to lift the cup. You know what I mean? There's more.
he's even made he's even made Kepa settled, isn't it? But still, the
Yeah,
players Lampard brought in has helped. Wow, Chelsea.
get that out. He's done well. The journey started with him anyway. He started the journey.
Yeah. And the players he brought in,
Come on,
he
let's lift
brought
this up.
very, very good players as well. Every player Lampard signed is helping the team now. Wow. Football, football.
Let me call Honig.
Football is a remarkable story, I'm telling
It's
you.
Honig. As to get me my money, oh, get me my money.
Did you see Pep?
Oh my God. Something Arsenal can never dream of.
Oh, you always have to bring on Arsenal, isn't it? Can you say anything without bringing on Arsenal?
Oh, y'all are just too much.
Let the
Oh
brother
my
speak.
God. This has been a great day. We are the champions. Honig is
Is this
calling,
guy
or
going? It's me. I'm hoping Honik
you,
will answer.
he's not going to answer, is he?
If he if he has the balls, he will answer. But he doesn't have the ball.
Tuchel's daughters. Hello, sir. How are you doing today?
Honik, you're saying this in the wrong space. Where are you? Oh, look at what's his name? Abramovich is in the stands. That's how you run a club, not these Glazers. That's how you run a club. I think Pep's stubbornness has caused him this final. And Chelsea had all the time to prepare for today. And they got their tactics spot on. Wow. Anyway, there you have it. All tears for Aguero in his last game. Chelsea are the deserved winners of the 2021 Champions League final. ASU, we brought to you again another final. Your pain is our gain. And I'm sure all throughout the street, Chelsea fans today have the bragging right. And they are the deserved winners of the game. So until we're back again, thanks for being part of our show today. Bless up.